Hey there. It's Luna making some noise down there. But anyway, the dogs are doing their thing. I'm making a turkey for Thanksgiving. And I've already... What? Girl, I'm trying to record. So I'm recording. Here's some things. I'm cutting out of cardboard. I'm making a turkey out of cardboard. So I've traced some bowls. I've cut out my 3 circles. I've got 3 circles. And I've cut out a shape kind of like a wooden spoon, but with a little neck. Whoops. And now I want to show you I'm cutting out the tail feathers. So far I've cut out several of these. And I'm just going along the edge of this box with a box cutter. And I'm cutting it out. Whoa, that was a lot of noise, girlie. So I'm going to cut out several tail feathers. I've decided if I want 5, 6, or 7. Luna, please, as soon as I start. And I'll get back with you in a little bit. So here's the pieces. I've got them laid out. And there's the cardboard I cut. I cut 3 circles using bowls for tent plates. So I'm going to line it up like this. I cut out a piece that looks just like a little, wooden spoon or something. Cut out a triangle. And then I just cut out a little squiggly thing for whatever the thing's called that goes on there. Little hanging down thing. And then I cut out 2 legs. And I'll glue those underneath there. So that's kind of what he's going to look like. I'm going to paint him like a board. So it looks like he's made of wood. All I have is cardboard available to me. And there's the cardboard I used, and just used a box cutter and cut the pieces. So I can give you the dimension, but you probably don't really care. You can just make your own size, whatever you like. And now I'm going to paint it to look like wooden planks. Cross our fingers. Fingers crossed. Okay. Okay. So I've painted the pieces. And I'll hot glue them together in a minute. I tried to paint them to look a little bit like wood. So it looked like I had just a wood little creature here. I'm not going to paint any features. If you wanted to, you could. But I'm going to leave them just like it's a piece of wood. And I'll hot glue them next. And kind of show you that procedure after this dries. Okay, all my pieces have dried. I'm going to take them and put them together the way I think they should go. I'm going to kind of alternate the wood grain, quotation marks, on this, and then I'm going to hot glue it. I'm waiting for my glue gun to get hot. And then I'll take my board pieces that I've cut out, and after I've glued this together, I'll start gluing it on the back. So I'm waiting for my hot glue gun to get hot. I'm arranging how I want my pieces to lay. I'm kind of looking it over. I think I want it to go opposite and opposite and opposite. So I know my turkey head is like up and down, so I want this piece to go sideways. So I'll put it like that. So once that gets hot, I'll go ahead and glue my pieces to my face. And then I'll glue my 3 circles together. And after I get that done, I'll set it aside and glue my tail feathers the way I want them to be on the back of this. So that's how it'll be. And I'll come back once my glue gun gets hot. Okay, my glue gun's not hot yet, but I did forget, I wanted to show you. Here's the pieces for the tail feathers and the different heights I have. So I have a smaller one I'm going to start at the base, and then the next one, I've got them numbered on the back so I don't get confused. 1, 2, that's 5. Where's 3? And 3. And then they'll come like that. And then the middle one is the tallest one. And then I go down again with, 1, 2, and 3. And that's how I'll do those. Okay, I got his little head pieces glued together. And I'm going to do these pieces. I was taking some hot glue, going around the circle. And I'm not going to put it right in the center. I'm going to kind of keep it to the lower part. Kind of lower of the circle, like that. Now, I didn't measure anything. It's just, I'm just eyeballing it. You can't do wrong. It's just your creation. So have fun with it. Do what you want to do. Okay. Let's see. How do I want that? This one will go right here. I'm going to put the head on very last. Got a little bit higher than I probably intended, but that's okay. So these pieces, and I'll put this on last after I put the tail feathers on. So now I'm going to work on the tail feathers. Okay, I've been gluing. I'm going to glue some more. Let me see. Just throwing it on here. I've got his little legs glued on and 3 circles. And we'll glue that onto the tail feathers. Hopefully sort of kind of straight. I don't think I have the tail feathers real straight, but like I said, it's just your creation for yourself, so do what you want to do. And I'm going to glue his little head on. Here's his little head. Here it is. Let's see. Let me see. Whoops. Okay. Hopefully it'll hold him on there. Can you see a little bit? There's Loki over there on the couch, snoozing. Okay, once I get it to hold still, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, he's pretty good size, little fella. So he's for the door. And here he is. I'll show you a better picture later when I hang him on the door. I still gotta put I'm gonna put this little cord on the back and I'll cut it and hot glue it on the back. And then just hang it on a door hanger. Can you see? Gobble, 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 gobble. Okay, my next video will be whenever he's on the door. Okay, I wanted to jump on here real quick and say thanks for watching my video. Here's my finished turkey, and I'll show you him hanging on the door in a minute. Gobble, 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 gobble. Whoa. And I think he turned out pretty cute, but I wanted to mention something about the wood grain I painted. See, on these tail feathers, you can kind of see I just took different colors of brown and streaked it across there with my paintbrush. Up here I made a little knobbly, like a knot hoe. And that's how I did it to make it look like wood. And kind of from a distance when you're looking at it, it looks like wood. But it's just cardboard. And we all got these cardboard boxes laying around from ordering everything online. So that's a cute little thing you can make for Thanksgiving. And just use what you got laying around the house. That's all I can think of that I didn't tell you. I've got all my paraphernalia here. I'll try to swing the camera around and show you. This is what I use for my boxes, my paints, my Mr. Turkey. And now I'll show it to you hanging on the door. Okay. Good luck. Okay, so I'm back, and there he is hanging on the door. You could put a fall colored little bow on him somewhere if you wanted to. You could paint his little gobbler thing red and the tips of his tail if you wanted to, but I want mine just to look natural. I couldn't find my white door hanger right now, but I would put a white door hanger behind there so it didn't show up so much. But there he is. Get a little close up of his head and looking like wood grain. on a cardboard box, and you can make that too. The end.